Those two guys, Fox and Holiday, the two with playoff experience on the floor right now. Stephon Castle, a couple of years ago, the Rookie of the Year. Wembanyama, first playoff shot is a miss. Clinging size inside. Here comes Avdia, who will run the show often for these Blazers.
What a matchup. Castle, Denny, two guys that are gifted at their position. Downhill.
Didn't get it, kept alive by Scoot Henderson, but knocked out of bounds.
He didn't make that layup.
Avdia did miss 16 games with a back injury. Castle over Clingan.
Well, look, they're going to have to live with the switches because Clingan is going to have to be able to do a good job on Castle on these high screen rolls.
Clingan has developed more of a three-point shot. Avdia will take and make. Denny Avdia, we just showed you a career-high 24 points a game this season. And was fabulous in the play-in. Wemby sees two, got his own miss, and draws the first foul of the Wembanyama. And he said all the right things in the build-up. He said, I'm excited to be in a high-stakes game again. Elimination games always reveal things, and he experienced
with NBA playoff basketball. All the angst, all the anxiety. He talked about, look, I know we don't have a lot of experience, but who cares? Let's face it together.
First 2 points of his playoff career. There should likely be a lot more. Clingan on the attack to the basket. 7-3, part of the UConn National Championship team with Stephon Castle, who has the ball now for the Spurs.
Yeah, but do you see how they're moving Victor Wembanyama in that high screen and roll to get him off of Clingan? Nice job there by Avdia to get downhill.
He takes and makes from the outside. Led this team in assists. Clingan to the basket. Wembanyama's long arm knocks it away.
But people forget about the wingspan.
Castle Kamara was knocked away. Devin Vassell the other way. Sees Clingan, has to bring it back out. Now Vassell will lock. He's off. Avdia fighting. Castle got the board anyway. Here's Drew Holiday. Couple NBA championship rings. Brings poise and performance to this team. Clingan. Kept alive. Reteat. Avdia. Third try. Chase down for Holiday. A long trip here. Avdia past Castle. Downhill Denny is such a big part of the Blazers offense.
Now remember, this Portland team, one of the best in terms of offensive rebounding.
De'Aaron Fox. 18.5 points, and his numbers down this season. 7 games of playoff experience with Sacramento. Kamara out of the corner. About a foot too far. Fox pulling three. About a foot too far.
I don't think I've ever seen a young man at 6'8" put so much pressure on that paint area.
25 years old. Second year with Portland. Traded from Washington.
Look at that.
If you're a Wizards fan, you may want to stay with us too long tonight. Avdia's just been so good. He's really grown and blossomed in these couple of years with the Blazers.
Look at Kamara. He's giving up so much size against Wemby defensively.
Now switching on Vassell. Wemby moves inside. Castle free, late clock. Final shot. Avdia on the board. Both teams settling in. Steve Henderson will launch a corner three. Knock it down.
Play fast, up-tempo. Don't allow the Spurs defensively to get back and settle.
All the foul.
On Kamara, 43%. Fantastic down the stretch.
He missed so many games. 51 early in the season. Remarkable how this Blazer team, with so many injuries, were able to win 42. Wemby on the drive.
What a move. Hard move on Denny with Donovan rotating over. Tough shot.
Scoot going to work. Still plenty of time on the clock. Avdia sees two. Clingan free three. Off the mark. As we said, really put a lot of work into that three-point shot this year. It's a threat. Just off at the moment. Vassell no. Clingan's on the board. He's a terrific rebounder. Third in the league overall and the best offensive rebounder in the league. Henderson too much. Seeing some nerves early on. Champagnie, Wemby, corner, Vassell. Both teams 5 of 11 from the field in the opening 5:15. Drew Holiday will take one. On a contact, who's it off of last? Henderson. It'll be San Antonio.
They've got to be blessed to have not only those two guys champions, but now you've got a 22-year-old prodigy in Wemby who just changes the game.
Dylan Harper, the rookie, just checked in, kept that alive, but sent it to Portland. Jeremy Grant out of Syracuse with the ball for the Blazers. Also checked in, Matisse Thybulle. He's got it. Harper closes out. Thybulle took it to the basket. One move to the corner. And the three is off the mark for Robert Williams, who has experience in his playoff career from his time with the Celtics. Castle all the way to the basket.
That's first playoff foray. How about Stephon Castle? But again, we've seen Castle in high-stakes games. You talked about the national championship.
First one, did it feel different for you?
It did. Look, we went against the bad boys and the Detroit Pistons, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer, and my heart was coming through my chest. And obviously, we had played them 6 times during the regular season, but playoff basketball is just different.
Avdia over 2 outstretched arms. Nope. There goes Wembanyama. Took it off the glass, put it behind his back, trying to extend a 7-0 run. Spin it on Avdia. All the way to the basket. Oh, Wemby.
And that was against Avdia, a guy who does the same thing at 6'8". You've got to be kidding me here.
What a great shot of Duncan and Robinson just admiring and appreciating. Quarter 3. Williams knocks that one down. Much needed. Williams hit only 9 3-pointers all season. A veteran. Got a couple of veterans of playoff experience here in the rotation for Giannis Splitter, the Blazers' interim head coach. Wemby, a 3.
Robert Williams was in a drop position. He should have been up on that high screen and roll, which is a little odd to say.
Your thoughts on Wemby, blah, blah, blah. You ever seen anything like that? He said never. And that is a refrain we've heard all around the league. Grant guarded tightly by the cell. Tipped away and out of bounds, and will stay down here with the Blazers. If you're not familiar, the Blazers haven't been on a lot of network TV games. Love Shaden Sharp. This guy can jump out of the gym, but he's added a lot to his game. He averaged 20.8 per game. 17 in the left corner right now. Grant going to work on Fox. Blazers have gone cold the last few minutes. Vassell from out of the corner. Mr. Reg, I love the way these wings attack for San Antonio.
Yeah, both of these teams have young wings that like to get into the paint and attack that rim area. But I'd like to see Denny start to continue to go downhill a little bit, like how he started the first game, or the first 5 minutes of his game. There you go, gets into the paint.
But Cornette, don't forget, he's got a great defensive presence in there, even though you've got no Wemby. Blazers have missed 7 of their last 8 field goals. Dylan Harper, guarded by Avdia. The help from Cornette. Late clock, Fox 3.